go. All right. So it's gonna be Anya's mark, or maybe on your. All right. Or we can start right now. I don't really mind.
Mm, but it depends on when Heike would press the start button.
uh, we can start now. Let me tell her.
Alright,
All
we're
right.
now in the banning phase.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, wait. The room is wrong, I think.
Maybe it's not loading. I'm not sure. It's not showing up on my screen as well.
It says blind pick.
Is it? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yep. That was my bad. Let me just. Oh my God. There we go. Nobody told me. Nobody told me. It took too long. Nobody told me. Anyway, match four. HSKM versus. What do I call this? Is it Aqua?
TPH.
TPH, yeah. But hurt number one. Then let me.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm a little bit. I'm still a bit butthurt about what happened earlier.
Sorry.
It's not all right. Anyway,
It is alright.
Satsu, Jinky, TPH. All right, I think I got most of them. All right, there we go.
Whoops.
Sorry about that. Gaster Derp. All right, so we're having everybody spread the invite so that they can just invite everybody who's supposed to be in their team. Okay. Man, I'm so excited. I'm just a bit pissed that I didn't see two of the games from TPH. Currently, they're standing 0-2, facing against strong competitors. But let's see how they can do against High Skill Musical, who wasn't able to bring up most of what they were planning in the last game, having two of their better picks banned out. Am I dead or something?
No, I can hear.
Okay.
Sorry, I was eating. I
No.
don't want the utensils clattering on the microphone.
Uh huh. No worries. Oh, look, Nya's playing.
What? Yes, playing?
No, not really.
Please.
So I kind of want to talk about a few of the people here. Max Schultz is trained, right? Plays a lot of,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
plays a
true.
lot of have a hard carry, bruiser type champions. Not really on the mage type, so top lane fits him perfectly. I'm not sure who Black Bushmaster is.
That's their sub for Tim
Oh, okay.
since Tim had an injury this morning.
Oh my God. Okay. So I hope Tim gets better, but I'm also kind of curious what Black Bushmaster is gonna be bringing up into the jungle for TPH. Now, Yamaraja, I believe, should be Lorenzo, and he's gonna be
Yeah,
yeah, he's pretty solid playing on the mid lane. So. He's gonna bring up TPH quite a lot. Satsujinki, this
yeah.
is Saimi.
That's Saimi for the top.
He's gonna be playing top lane.
Yes, but with this current lineup, I think they swapped the trend for Satsujinki, so Trent's gonna get top, and Simon's gonna get ADR.
I say. Okay. Then, yep. So, uh, oh my God,
Martin.
I forgot Martin's name. Oh my God.
That's
But
Martin.
yeah, Martin can play a really mean Sona, so it's gonna be probably gonna be a really contested pick for both teams since arguably Ferd's best champion right now is Sona. So, okay.
There seems to be a problem with the lineups right now.
So Heike may be playing on Nya's account, maybe, or they're
No,
missing Simeon. Yeah, I think they're missing Simeon. So we're seeing what I call this a sponsor substitute, maybe, or not. What happened? Okay, so we are seeing people abandoning the stream since they aren't able to bring it up, and that saddens me quite a bit. And they're just joining the spectators right now. Kind of funny.
well, I guess they don't see the point of trying to watch the stream
Yeah, with it
because it's a bit
stuttering.
delayed, and they can just listen to the commentary on Discord while they spectate in League. I guess it's a bit easier on the bandwidth.
Hmm. Pretty much. Uh, the great thing about having a stream, though, as well, is that I'm able to keep the recording, upload it to YouTube at a later time. So we do have a part of the third game where I just cut off and just died. So I'm pretty much just gonna upload that as well. Blunders, something we can laugh at along the road. But yeah, as soon as they're ready, and this is gonna be tourney draft now. So we go into the picks and bans. So I'm not really seeing a Sona ban since they could just contest it. Arguably, I'm not sure if Lorenzo still prides himself of his Diana, but they can try to take that away. Graves is kind of a power pick that you could flex up and down, but we're seeing a Tarek ban right now. Not too sure on why is that, but they do take away the Lux, which Heike and Ferds can bring to HSKM's lineup. So let's see. Other than that, I can't really find anything else that they might want to ban. Maybe just in general power picks, but I'm really severely unfamiliar with how TPH actually plays right now, being unable to spectate their games, and Gragas gets taken out of the table.
Yeah, the problem with TPH right now is since all their previous games were on the losing side, they might be a bit of on the tilt right now,
Mm-hmm.
and their performances earlier weren't so spectacular either.
Yeah.
Like, some of their plays are a bit about the result of a miscommunication more than anything,
Mm-hmm.
because perhaps they weren't able to practice a lot with their sub, with Tim out of the picture right now.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing with HSKM. Though, let's see, we are seeing just some general power pick bans from everybody since nobody knows nobody right now. So Fiora, Rise, Vayne. Vayne in general, I'm not sure if she got picked in the first three games, but well,
No, she was not
yeah,
picked.
but we're seeing a Vayne ban. So right now, I'm not sure who they're gonna contest for. I'm really thinking this is gonna be a Sona since Fertz does so well on Sona, but they're hovering over Thresh right now, and they did lock it, which means that TPH could just get Sona for the last pick and just grab somebody else right now.
Yeah, they might be going for a more tanky build for blue team this round. But since TPH seems to have been paying attention to the previous game, they removed Fiora out of the picture so that their top would be easier to harass.
Hmm. But seeing that Fiora gets taken out, Ashton still has a pick from two of his three. good top lane picks like Jax and Riven. So yeah, Ashton tends to like to carry from top lane. So yeah, we might see a Riven or Jax pick sometime along. So I'm seeing that this might be a support Nautilus, not somebody who you're gonna be bringing into the jungle. And this is kind of like a classic train pick where it just locks in Garen and just counter builds everybody.
Yeah, I
And
think he's going for a more trend can't stop the rape trend build right now, compared to his other picks last games.
okay, okay.
Just to try to balance out the results for this game for this match.
Yeah, I guess. So for the last three picks that we see, I am really kind of excited about this Fiddlesticks jungle since he is kind of his win rate is skyrocketing over at the NA the NA scene right now. He's really good pick, and besides, we get the Heimerdinger pick from Heike, which she is really good at. But the thing is that we have Syndra here who could just pick up the turrets and throw him back. Also, Syndra can use her skill shots to take care of the turrets. And I'm just seeing just straight up picks for each of their lanes, other than Ashton and Ferds. So yeah, we do see the jocks. Oh my God, the jacks getting
Jocks.
picked up for Ashton or hovering for Ashton, and we do and a Caitlyn here provides a really safe lane, and I really agree with this pick. Since the thing is that Quinn isn't really much of an
And
AD carry. I don't really agree as an AD carry Quinn. She's pretty much somebody who can burst, but not somebody who should stay within range of the enemy.
exactly, they probably choose Caitlyn because of her much longer range compared to Quinn. And but I think Quinn would be they chose Quinn for the roaming capabilities. For is he pushing for the top and mid?
Uh huh. The thing is that they don't really have a lot of sustained damage. I mean, Quinn can burst, yeah, sure, if she can reach her target. But the thing is that if this Quinn doesn't get rolling right away, I really don't see any source of consistent damage within the team. Since we have people who can burst, who can just run in and just try to take the fight over to HSKM. And really, I don't really agree a lot with Quinn, but we'll see what they can do with it. However, I do see a more of more that yeah. What I could say about High Skill Musicals team is that it's a bit all over
It's a bit
there.
squishy.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
bit all
it
over there. It kind of wants to go in, but kind of want to kites out. So
yeah.
I don't know. But we'll see what.
And
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe they're trying to.
TPH's team is also quite tanky.
Yeah. So maybe they're
So
looking into sieging for now.
yeah,
Uh, now it.
like maybe tower dives instead of like trying to pick them up one by one. Like maybe when they try to wander off their lanes.
Yeah, but we do have a lot more options right now for Fiddlesticks to build on. I mean, well, with the mage update, we do see a lot of CDR tanky items. Uh,
Yeah,
and this Jax might go big, especially if Train is not able to stop Ashton from farming properly. I am kind of happy seeing the exhaust coming from the Thresh, as this brings a lot of peel for their team. And if this Caitlyn does her work properly, it's just gonna keep pushing the lane back as long as both Caitlyn and Thresh do not go into the flash pulverize range of Alistair under the turret, they're gonna be fine. And as long as they keep they keep the jungle paths warded for Nautilus not able to go in properly, I don't really see a lot of action happening on bot lane if they just keep contesting the vision properly. And yeah, from how I look at it right now, they just have eight. from objectively looking at both
Mm-hmm.
teams right now. Um,
Mm-hmm.
High Skill Musical is able to take objectives way easier than TPH could. But the thing is that TPH kind of likes to hit the go bottom, and if they're able to hit it properly and just take the fight over to HSKM and kill them, they're gonna be able to snowball so hard, get so tanky, nobody dies, and they just keep running into them over and over and over. But
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot like a battle between like Burst Mage and like damage from Jax and Caitlyn versus the Juggernaut team up
mhm.
from the TPH with a bit of burst from Syndra and Queen as well. So they have to be careful as to who they try to target first and bring out of the fight, or else fights will get uh, fights will end really really badly for any of the teams.
Uh-huh. I agree. I totally agree. But I really do like the team compositions they had in mind. It just embodies how each of these players actually play, and they're not trying too hard to pick what we call the meta picks, and they just keep picking comfort champions after comfort champions. So I'm just gonna cut into intermission right here for a little bit, or just mute my mic so I can just write up the statistics for me to be able to use for later. All right.
All right, all right.
There we go, and we are loading into the rift right now. I forgot to unmute myself on Discord, but we are seeing both teams coming into the rift right now, and everybody's just dispersing into their jungles. Not sure if we're gonna see any cheesy level one plays right here, but looking at it right now, I would, if something like that would happen right now,
Welcome to
I would
Summoner's Rift.
I would put the advantage on high skill musical. Let's say. So everybody's just guarding every entrance of their lane, so it's just gonna be a standard
30
start from
seconds until
everybody.
minions spawn.
And okay, so looks like yeah, Thresh is gonna get spotted by Nautilus down here, and yeah, everybody's just guarding every part of the entrance. Heimerdinger doing Heimerdinger things, and Garen just staying on inside his natural habitat. I mean, um, where else would you find Garen other than inside a bush?
Minions have spawned.
So Heimer has one turret right now, wearing that wearing that what I call this a Breaking Bad skin. Not sure if he's gonna start cooking crystal meth or something, but yeah. Oh my God, where is my mouse? There we go. It's inside the game. And yep, looks like it's gonna be good harass from Heike over here, putting down some good damage over to Lorenzo, but she takes a bit of minion damage as well. But she's able to push down the lane quite easily. And as being Syndra, she's not gonna be able to take a lot of these minions by herself. Top lane is just being top lane, just an ordinary boxing match as always. Jax was able to counter nicely and was able to take the fight right up to Garen, and he's down to 40% health. Nautilus is on his grumps at level 2 right now, and he's able to clear it quite healthily. Fiddlesticks though is a bit low right now, but he should be able to stay in good shape once he gets to his blue buff and he can just spam his life drain. Let's see. So with the stream, let me just go look right now. Might be on their side, really. About the stream, yeah, kind of. I do have it up right now, and I am kind of monitoring it myself, so I don't see any kind of flags that uh, I'm I'm not sure. Since I'm not a Twitch partner, the thing is that we do have a bit of delay, or and we're not prioritized with Twitch encoding as they output our stream. Let's see. What else do we look for? And Thresh lands a catch, but we may and they're able to take the damage over to Caitlyn. But Thresh flashes haphazardly, and looks like it's gonna be a really huge trade. Uh, though I just don't really agree with that flash, but it was a really nice catch from the Thresh. Syndra is getting pushed into her lane. We're seeing a bit. Well, she is actually winning her lane by 3 CS, which is kind of surprising since she's the one getting pushed into her lane. Uh, let's see. Jax brings the fight over to Garen, and I think the kill won't be secured as Garen just flashes away from that last hit, and he's just gonna go back, and this CS lead with the Jax is just gonna get bigger. We see a teleport used right now, so teleport is up for Jax. If he just wants to recall and walk up to lane, he's gonna be able to go back without the before the lane crashes into his tower and grab all those creep. All that XP and gold that Garen would otherwise be missing if he didn't use his teleport right there. Yes, Advent. I'm gonna be uploading to YouTube as well. So as I'm streaming, I am also recording as well. The CS difference at mid lane isn't too much in any isn't really moving too much, which is quite surprising. But as a silver player against a platinum player, I do expect that much from Lorenzo, keeping up with the CS. And I think I did see a hook land. Not sure if it was on a minion. Uh, let's see. Let me just change my camera mode, manual, since it just keeps bringing me all over the place. And it's just gonna be another lazy bot lane with with the two bodyguards, yeah, playing beside their carries right now. We do see Nautilus here trying to come into the Heimerdinger, but Heimerdinger is currently inside the Triforce, which would mean if he tries to go for Heimerdinger right there, he would be taking a whole lot of damage, and being Nautilus himself, he's not going to be able to do that much damage himself. But it seems like he's just going to walk into lane, take all those damage, lands his hook into that torch there, just pulls himself to the terrain, and the gank fails. He does kind of reveal his position over to the enemy, and let's see, Fiddlesticks is kind of moving over to the mid lane as well. Then goes back into his jungle. So I don't think any action will be happening right there. The CS discrepancy, to my surprise though, is not so much, but looks like Jax actually gets himself his first kill. So that kind of just boosts him over until he can get his Trinity Force right away. That's Zoom out cam YouTube. Does not sure. Not sure what you mean, Advent, but yeah, I'm just currently just streaming and recording this right now, and we're seeing about 700 gold difference in favor of High Skill Musical right now, and, and not much is really happening. Special, I would expect these junglers to just power farm until level 6, and until they can actually just do things when they gank their lanes. S- the game kind of stopped. Hold on. Did my VPN die? Not really. Should be reconnecting properly. Huh. Let's see. Let me just kill Discord right here. Kill my other apps. Reposition everything. Try to reconnect into the game. Hold on, peeps. I do apologize for the inconvenience. Philippines. I'm not sure what happened. I just kind of got disconnected. Hold on, folks. Or is this gonna be somewhere from the client side? Actually, from Garena. Yeah, let me try to tune in what the players are saying. Hold on, just trying to get to the bottom of things as state authenticating VPN internal error. Yeah, it seems like the VPN timed out. That particular server just went kaput. So I'm reconnecting. We should get back into the game right away. Uh, Not sure if I should just disconnect or something. Let's see. We are 9 minutes 45 seconds into. I'm not sure where I got disconnected though. Hold on. Let me just reconnect real quick. There we go. And do see myself connected into in Garena, and I think I'm able to jump into the game right away. But yeah, let's see what happens. So I am kind of feeling the pressure right now, and I really do apologize to Carrot. Having her to stream or talk or shoutcast a game, 3 straight games without support. And okay, so I think there was four kills that happened while I was away, and suddenly everybody is. There we go. And we do see the Jax landing another kill. Thresh is going around. I think Thresh is gonna try to land a few deep wards, but she gets spotted by the ward right there, and I think she's attempting a mid lane gank right now. Caitlyn though is built her hurricane right now, so she's just gonna be able to keep farming this lane, and which allows the Quinn to actually catch up if she's able to just grab all the CS, build her first item, and try to take the fight over to Caitlyn. Yeah, I think I did catch that, Advent. The VPN kind of derped for a bit, so I had to reconnect. And looks like it's just really solid plays right at top, and we do see Okay, so it's gonna be a fight between jungler and jungler as it's currently a 1-for-1 with both top laners going down. I think you can just catch the recordings after we upload it on YouTube next time. Cool Skeletons. And Fiddlesticks just goes back into the jungle, starts farming, regenning all that health back. And okay, Syndra's is looking to roam down bottom, and she's not gonna be spotted by any of the wards except for this one if she decides to walk over to it. But looks like it's just gonna be a she's gonna just be taking the blue buff by herself. Let's see. And Heike returns back to the lane. Suddenly, there she is down 3 kills to the Syndra, who is on her first item right now. And it's just looking to demolish bottom lane. As well, we're seeing we might be seeing a potential 4-man gank right there, but looks like they're just not gonna go through with it and just go back to mid lane, where Heike is pushed way too far into the lane right now. Okay. So she gets chased into the red side jungle, tries to run way up to the top lane, and looks like my net bork again. Okay, so we were just experiencing a bit of lag out there, and she was able to get away. But Syndra and Nautilus is looking to uh, gank top lane as well. So I think they're just gonna be able to walk away, but it gets hooked in by Nautilus, and Jax just gets bursted, and Heimerdinger follows suit. There we go, and this kind of tilts a favor back into Garen, but looking at the stats right now, he may be about 300, 300, 500 gold down. So this helps him a whole lot. Not a lot of fights happening, but looks like Caitlyn gets engaged on by the Alistair, and Thresh flashes just so she could defend her 80 carry. But the thing is that looks like Alistair and Quinn just dissuades away from it and just continues on laning neutrally. Syndra though is currently camping the bush, but is currently on top of a ward, so Caitlyn knows she has to play safe right now. Nautilus is gonna be looking into joining the fight down there. So we might be seeing a 4-man dive right now, but they get under the tower safely, and everybody just walks away. We may see a rotation over to the dragon if they wanted to, as a Fiddlesticks is currently nowhere near bottom lane. And okay, so we do see 3 people currently looking into taking the Rift Herald. And it looks like this is gonna get taken uncontested, literally uncontested, and not sure who it is gonna be donated over to. But Nautilus just tries to go in to try and stop them, but just gets zoned out by Heimerdinger's turrets, and it gets donated over to the Jax as he tries to snowball the lane harder than ever. Uh, let's see. And Syndra gets a stun right there. Uh, Heimerdinger places a turret down and uses the ult there just so they'd be able to take all those creep just to wave clear essentially. So we're seeing 3 people from High Skill Musical over at the mid lane, which stops any kind of push right now. This Nautilus seems a little bit lost right now, but he is up 2 kills and currently on his first item. Uh, Let's see. Nothing really much happening right now. Nobody warding for the dragon so that they may be able to take it once what I call it once an advantage is pretty clear. And looks like this is a really pretty flame dragon right now. I could just stare at it. And yeah, looks like everybody's trying to poise over for the dragon, putting down wards. This is pretty much on red side's favor right now. Look at all those red wards over here, here, and here. They could easily spot anybody who's trying to poise for dragon. But we do have a little bit of wards from blue side as well inside the dragon pit, as well as this river bush right here. And nothing really much is happening as we do have people who can engage, well, pseudo engage with fiddlesticks on High School Musical, but this Alistair pick, other than being a little bodyguard, is just not doing much for the Quinn right now. But he is another engaged tool for TPH's team, along with Nautilus's ult. Could just take a lot of things. There we go. Hold on. Yeah, for the time being, I don't think once Rift Herald comes up,
Killing
it's gonna be
spree.
taken for anymore. And it looks like a fight is happening at bottom lane, and Caitlyn gets taken out as well as the Fiddlesticks, as we see a three-man dive there with a really fed Syndra. And Thresh is just a little bit late there, and yeah, pretty much this dragon can be taken uncontested right now. If somebody else, if Quinn just gets over here right now, they could just take it while two of high skill musicals people are down. Let's see. And looks like Heimerdinger is kind of stuck in a hard place right now. As Heike is able to catch that Nautilus and put down some good damage on them, but the Nautilus hook doesn't hit anybody other than a minion, and the gank just goes bad. Not really bad, but yeah, pretty much eh. So we are seeing another low roam from Syndra. They need to be careful, but looks like, yeah, Syndra's going to be spotted by that Heimerdinger ward. But let's see, Jax gets bursted down again, and they just take the Heimerdinger for the second time on this game. And the kills are just in the favor of TPH right now, bringing the gold lead up to 2K. Don't worry, Carrot. I think I can handle this game right away, and you just mentally prepare yourself for the next game. No worries. Though, as they see that there are actually three people on the top lane, oh, that was a really nice hook, and Alistair just gets taken out, and that's gonna be a free dragon traded for a turret. I'm fine. Don't worry. That was a really awesome hook from Thresh, as Thresh is gonna be able to put down some deep wards over there, and just add a little bit more advantage to their team, who's actually 3K gold down, but that dragon just it just adds so much value that I think this is pretty much even. So Jax is pretty much just playing like a Jax. He was a 3-1 earlier, but he just kept getting ganked and ganked and ganked over and over by that Nautilus and Syndra. And was that, yeah, bottom lane and mid lane turrets went down. Yeah, this is pretty much swinging back into the high skill musical's favor, and yeah, and looks like a TPH is one turret up from High Skill Musical. But the gold lead isn't too much right now with 2K gold. But all those kills going into that Syndra, they could just pick somebody off with Alistair and Nautilus right now and burst them down with Syndra and just keep feeding this Syndra, wave clearing with her, and just keep pushing out objectives. And they might be able to win this game. The thing is that Quinn isn't really that much of a pusher. But Caitlyn gets taken out again, and I was not able to catch that on camera as I was talking over there. Thresh kind of gets caught out, and everybody looks like is converging into the blue side jungle for a really huge team fight. And we do see that really nice fail hook from Nautilus over there. Yep, walk, walk away in shame. And nothing really happens from that catch on the Thresh, and everybody just goes back into their respective sides and waits up any waves that might be going over to their riverside. Anywho, Caitlyn here right now has a really good item build with Hurricane and what I call and Infinity Edge. So we are seeing a lot of crits right now and an attack speed that works really well with it. I'm not sure if we are going to be seeing some Zeal items there for her as well. Uh, Quinn is a little bit into getting her Zeal item as we see the Brawler's Gloves and the Dagger right there being bought right now. And red side seems to be rotating over to the blue side jungle, and Heimerdinger gets caught up with the Nautilus ult. Fiddlesticks ults in, and Jax just teleports down to respond, but they're able to take the three people down from red team. And Syndra is a bit late into the fight, and it's gonna be a really good 3-4-1. Yep, 3-4-1, and Syndra flashes out, tries to zone everybody outside within her range, burst them down. Caitlyn gets caught. That Garen just flashes Qs on her, spins to win, and just takes her right there. So yeah, Garen is just going balls deep there, gets exhausted, and he says, "Eh, I'm getting out of here." Yeah, he just goes out. Now, I think what Fritz is trying to emulate right there is that she's trying to roam like those pro players. So she's trying to ward everywhere. But the idea is great, but the execution is a little bit off since, well, practice. We can just chalk it up to practice. Anywho, gold is still within 2K range, and even though we do see that high skill musical is 6 kills down, but that Syndra is just huge right now with a Rylai's Crystal Scepter and a Morellonomicon. And she's just gonna be able to burst down all the squishy targets from High School Musical really easily. Jax, for some reason, didn't build the Triforce right away and got himself an X-Tech Gunblade. So I think this is going to be an AP Jax build, not working too well. As Jax is a bruiser that works really well with two damage items and getting really tanky after that. But let's just see where this goes from this point onwards. And yeah, looks like Quinn and Alistair gets ganked here by Heimerdinger, and they were just able to walk away from all that damage. And while Syndra is roams down there to just support them as they try to push the tower down, and it's gonna be a four-man red team dive and just takes down the Caitlyn again. They were able to take the Quinn back in return, but Heimerdinger gets caught out and gets killed. So it's gonna easily be a 2-4-1. Well, a 3-4-1 there, as Thresh died earlier without me seeing it. And red side is furiously pinging out for dragon there. This is our Earth Dragon. So I I'm sorry I didn't review so much on the properties of the new jungle, but this is just gonna build up for for an even stronger lead for TPH right now with 3K gold and about 1 for 1 dragons. So yeah, pretty much TPH is in the driving seat right now. Everybody goes back to their lanes. Garen hiding in the bush like Garen always does. Gets spotted by a ward, puts down a ward himself. His ward just lasts long enough to have 1 health, and he goes into a safe bush and just goes back out. We're seeing pings. Uh, Quinn rotating up to the top lane so that she can farm easily. She is about 60 CS down and 1 kill down. So while Caitlyn right now is able to do more damage, this Quinn doesn't. I really still don't see the. I really can't see or can't warrant the Quinn pick right now. I'm losing my words. And Jax tries to fight inside the Baron pit, gets spitted on 3 times, gets hooked, and oh my! And he just Heimerdinger and Jax just gets engaged on by 4 people from Red Team, and Heimerdinger just dies between 3 people who are just so fucking tanky. And oh my god, that Fiddlesticks was just able to go in and do so much damage, but there was no follow up from Blue Team, so uh, they just died 3 for 2 or 3 for 1 right now. So since they are 3 people down and they were able to catch Caitlyn again, and okay, Caitlyn was able to walk away right now. I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to defend this turret, but it's not like they're gonna be able to push that hard. Yeah, this is going down, even though we have a wave clear Caitlyn on the blue side. So a tier 2 turret down mid gets taken down, while we still have a tier 1 turret over at top lane. And this is just snowballing into TPH's favor more and more. Heimerdinger, I wasn't able to see when Heimerdinger was able to build his first Rylaic Crystal Scepter. While I think it is a good item for Heimer, I think he's one of those mages that direly needs sustain or mana regen. So he might be able to slow down people with his turrets if he lands them down. There are people are just gonna stay in the turret range easier, make them easier to land skill shots on or get engaged on. And Garen looks like he gets caught. Yeah, he gets caught in between 4 people, but was able to take down the Fiddlesticks right on his own. And these just the 2 big guys from Red Team going in and gets decimated by. Oh my god. Everything's happening so fast, and that Syndra double kill, landing a stun on all of them, uses the ult on Heimerdinger and just bursts down the Thresh right after. Let's see. Uh, and okay, so right now, Jax is still on his first item. Not sure what he's aiming for right now. I really would like to see some tank items on the Jax, but he's playing the split push game right now, and I think that's the only way they can do this. But the thing is that since Syndra can just burst anybody from the blue team right now, uh, uh, if they try to defend 5v4 or 4v5 and just send somebody to stop the Jax who's split pushing, it's still going to be on TPH's advantage. So they're slowly but surely trying to choke out the red team, and Jax gets caught again, and he just gets bursted down, but he was able to jump away over to a blue ward. And Okay, so Syndra flashes there, but wasn't able to land a kill. Fiddlesticks ults in and was only able to keep the Alistair inside the AOE, what wasn't able to do much damage to them. So yeah, red team is slowly choking out blue team out of vision and out of objectives. So I believe they are pinging for to what I call to just prioritize on dragon right now when it spawns. Quinn is still is building to do 1v1 duels as we do have a dancer to reduce incoming damage. And oh my god, Lorenzo is just running away with this game right now with 12-0-6. And there we go. Let's see. More if that wasn't a Twitch, that was actually a Fiddlesticks. So yeah, the Fiddlesticks gets taken out, and Red Dragon might get this dragon uncontested. Yeah, blue team is not gonna be able to go in here. Caitlyn might get caught out again. Pulverized, headbutted. Yep, Caitlyn just gets caught out and gets bursted down in a few seconds. Heimerdinger flashes away, but he can still be caught out by the red team. He is far away from his team right now, but he is going into uncharted territory. And red team doesn't know where he is, but was able to spot him by putting down a ward. And they were able to converge on Heimerdinger and just burst him right now. They're gonna burst. Oh my god, I'm losing my words as Heimerdinger just run, Forest, run, and he just dies right there for free. Keeping four people away from pushing towards the blue side team, so I think that's worth in a way. But yeah, and Thrush here and Fiddlesticks. So they're just gonna try to wave clear here so that the lane pushes out a little bit further, just to extend their lives. I think what needs to happen right here is for Caitlyn to build more damage. We're seeing armor pen here right now, so we're essentially gonna see her start shredding the tanks. But Last Whisper isn't really too good right now. I don't think if they buffed the item as of yet, and blue buff gets taken out by Nautilus over there, just runs in, smites it, taking all that hard work away from Caitlyn. Jax also needs to go. Jax just really needs to go tanky here right now, and he needs to follow up as soon as Fiddlesticks goes in. Everybody just rotates down to bottom lane. Four people from red side with Garen split pushing, and just slowly but surely choking out blue team from any chance of getting back into this game with 7K gold lead and a dragon up. And that Garen, who was down early game, is now able to take the fight over to Jax, and they were able to just and red team was just able to dive the blue team right under their turrets and just takes
One,
it 5v. What was that? 4-4-1
Been destroyed.
right now. On top of a bottom side inhib turret,
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
and they're
what I noticed in this game right now
Blue team's turret has
is that the salt just overflows in
re-
every movement they make.
really.
Yeah, they're just bullying the other team.
been
Ah,
They're
destroyed.
prolonging it for no reason. They're just salting it.
no, I don't think they're just not able to push it
No,
properly
no,
right
no.
there.
I've seen this before when TPH plays together, and it's exactly like this when they get too salty. They'll just keep doing this for as long as they can.
Ah, yeah. Okay. That's some nice introspecting into it, and welcome back as well, Carrot. I am getting exhausted. How did you do this for 3 games straight?
I don't do it as good as you.
Anyway, it's gonna be Salt Mines PH, as what Carrot said. But yeah, and yep, I really don't. With a 10k lead right like that, and two inhibs down, red side could just easily poise for Baron and just finish out the game right here. So I'm seeing a little bit of a comment here from Advent saying that TPH improved a lot from changing their lineup. So I wasn't able to catch it all. I do have the statistics, but I wasn't able to run through it right now. But yeah, so if they're able to take this game, they're gonna be 2-1. They're gonna be able to put their score up to 1-2 rather. One win, two losses. Let's see. So there is a little bit of discussion over right now on this chat, and we're gonna be talking about it in a little bit. But yeah, um, well, I did say that. Well, I did say that just um, I'm losing words right now. I'm unable to think, but it's just slowly choking out the enemy team. No, I won't be able to talk about it in Tagalog as well. Yeah, even if they swapped roles, they should have just kept. They just could should have just kept the lineup, as well as it may be just a lane swap or whatnot. But we'll see. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about this. We might see some penalties happening in a little bit, but um, yeah, it's gonna be discussed. Okay. I usually course these roster swaps, Chunya, as I was busy just minding my own business, fixing the issues we have with the stream right now. So they were able to take a third dragon right now, further pushing down the lead. Not sure why dragon is getting prioritized right now. When we were, is was that the elder dragon? I'm unfamiliar. Unfamiliar with the jungle. And Fiddlesticks just gets caught out. So everything just going into in their favor right now. Yeah, that was Dragon 5. And yep, they're gonna siege down the mid turret. Heimerdinger gets caught up with the Nautilus ult. Jax jumps into the Syndra, finally getting the kill on the 14 kill Syndra. Runs away and tries to fight down the Jax. Quinn just kind of just keep pushing on her own with the Nautilus bodyguard right now. But yeah, okay.
I think it would be better for everyone if you just stop this battle right now.
Blue team's
Now,
turret has been
let's just
destroyed.
play it out for the meantime. All right. So we are gonna be gathering everybody inside into what I call this FB chat for a bit. So we'll be taking about 20 to 30 minutes break. So I'll just put this game into intermission for the meantime, and we'll see how this pans out for the meantime. All right. All right.
Alright.
DR, DR lang.
Uwi ka na, Lina? Ingat. Hanggang bukas ng tournament na to eh. Bye!